Hello, we're going to try something a little bit different today. There is an obscure yoga breathing exercise or pranayama that tends to meet with a lot of skepticism, and I'm going to demonstrate that to you today because a lot of people, well, some people are interested in learning it. What it's about basically is you breathe into your lungs, and then instead of expelling the air through your mouth, you expel it down into your stomach. You breathe in, and then you close your mouth, and you also close your nasal passages like that, and then breathe steadily out into there. Now I think there's probably a sort of knack to it, and I've been doing it for such a long time that I don't really sort of know how to explain it, but it's sort of like when you swallow air to burp. And I've been doing it for about 30 years now, and I just thought I would demonstrate it. I'm actually going to do several goes because I'm about to do the pregnancy video, and this is how I do them, you see. So first of all, you relax, breathe deeply a couple of times, and you take a full breath. Now I've got a very high peak flow, so this is quite easy for me to do, and I think it's a question of a knack. So I'm going to do 2 lots starting now. Right, that's the first lot, and now another lot. There is also the question of resisting the urge to belch and also resisting the nausea, and if in fact if you do feel nauseous, you should probably stop and wait until that passes, or perhaps give up altogether, because you really don't want to throw up. It's very dangerous to do that. You do it on an empty stomach, and it should be at least 5 hours since you've last eaten. The second lot. Right, now we'll leave that 10 minutes. Turn onto my left hand side to give the air a chance to get into the intestines. Right, a couple of things that happen. Obviously you get the urge to burp and you get the urge to break wind at the other end, which you need to resist. It's a little bit like doing an asana. You're finding it difficult and you need to sort of resist your reluctance to do it, and it's a way of sort of overcoming what I was talking about before, the dvesha, the aversion. It's a way of overcoming aversion, and also the possible nausea, although I'm not experiencing nausea now, and the urge to belch. You sort of overcome that too. So I'm just going to put another lot down because it's actually quite comfortable now. It's gone down here. So just to do another lot. Just relax again. I ended up really smooth actually. It was quite easy. You can hear it moving around. I'll talk about advantages because I'm going to go 10 minutes and do one more lot, and then I'll talk about advantages and disadvantages, or rather the benefits of it. One thing that does happen is you start to feel very full and sort of reluctant to move because it's like you've eaten a big meal. So that's something that, you know, that's the sort of thing. Another thing, you tend to get a bit out of it after a while, which is not terribly surprising because it's a bit of stress on the body, but then, you know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Just want to make a few points before we go for the final lot. Yeah, wear loose clothes. Make sure that this isn't restricted because obviously that needs to expand. You can use it to get rid of intestinal parasites, to deal with constipation, and also to cure the hiccups. And there are a number of other things. It's generally considered to be a sort of massage for the internal organs. There was a lot of skepticism about it because they thought they were talking about the lower parts of the lungs being ventilated. It actually isn't the lower parts of the lungs, it's the stomach and the intestines. Yeah, there's a sort of knack to it. I think you'll know when you've got it, it will click and you'll realise this is how to do it if you want to try it. Another thing I'll be very interested in is knowing how similar it is to the sensations of pregnancy, because obviously I'm using this to do the pregnancy blog, and I need to sort of compare and contrast really. I can't do that, but somebody else will be able to. So, final go. Here we go. Right. It's getting a bit easier. Okay. That's about all I can manage now. Okay, so just give you a quick view of what's happened. And of course you'll be seeing this on the pregnancy blog if you flip over to that side. So it's quite difficult to contain it now. Always do it with clean air, don't do it in a polluted environment. I don't know why it works, I just know that it does. And that's it really. I'll probably see you on the pregnancy blog, hopefully. If you like this video, please rate, comment, share and subscribe. If you dislike it, please tell me why so I can improve. And I'll see you tomorrow.